Friday. And here on the Wisconsin Live Desk, we like to have Fine Arts Friday. We're being joined right now with Susan with Skylight Music Theatre. Susan, thanks so much for taking the time to chat here on the Live Desk.
Hi, Haley. Nice to see you.
Great to see you. It is a cold opening night, but it is an opening night at Skylight Music Theatre. Tell us about your latest show.
Oh my goodness. So we are thrilled that on this chilly day that we get a chance to open Amadeus. This is the play that was made famous by probably the 1980 movie, but it is a play by Peter Shaffer, and we are very excited to have it on Skylight stage for the very first time in our 66-year history.
Oh, how fun. Okay, so we have a little kind of sneak peek footage of some of your rehearsal process for Amadeus. I'm curious, how much work goes into getting to an opening night for you guys? Obviously, a lot of rehearsals.
Yes, so it's about a 3.5 week process from the moment that the cast walks in the door and starts preparing. Of course, the preparation goes back many months for the scenic design, for the costume design, but it's really a very quick process for a show of this scale. And we do that every time we produce a show with all 5 of our shows every season. But it's a very exciting process, and people work quickly, and it's just amazing what they can bring to life in a short period of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you mentioned some people might recognize Amadeus from the film, but if they've never heard of this story before, walk us through a little bit about what we can expect. I know there's some big names like Mozart that we might recognize.
That's right. So this play is really a fictionalized account of looking at the lives of real people, most notably Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and his wife, and then the people who were around him at that time, and notably Salieri, who was also a composer. So they were real people. This play is based on real people, but it's a fictionalized account. It's as if Salieri is having this fantasy at the end of his life, and it takes a few twists and turns. But it was a movie in the 80s that it was just incredible. Won an Academy Award for F. Murray Abraham, and Tom Hulce was made really famous by this. But it's just a beloved piece, and it's got incredible music, of course. And so even though Skylight is Milwaukee's home for music theater, this is a play. And how we decided to present that was really an idea of Michael Unger, our artistic director. It was his clever approach, a loophole, if you will, that we have a live chamber orchestra on stage playing Mozart and Salieri's music. And it's just beautiful. The scenic design, and I'm so proud of this show. So I'm excited for the audiences to see it tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so as the executive director of Skylight Music Theatre, what was maybe the message or the themes of this show that really made you want to select it to bring to life on stage?
Well, this entire season has really been about perseverance, and that has been something that we have been leaning into, that when the chips are down, you keep persevering, and you can achieve your goals, and so that those themes are found in this as well. I think that this was such a unique offering for us as a play. It seemed like a little bit of an outlier, but there has been such a swell of interest. And so we're just thrilled that we're finally here at opening night, and we get to share it with audiences.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we like to have fun sometimes on the Wisconsin Live Desk, and we're going to go slightly off topic with you just because we have a special guest who would love to say hi to you. Look who it is! Carrie Doctor.
Carrie Doctor and I went to high school together, and we're in choirs together. And thanks for that. So great to see your face.
Yeah, I was in Fagan's gang and the Workhouse gang, and you were Oliver.
That is right. That was my stage debut. I was 14 years old, and there was Carrie alongside me, as well as his late wife, Nancy Sweet. So what great memories, and how lovely to see you.
Great to see you too, Sue.
All right. Well,
That's a throwback. Nobody calls me Sue anymore.
we're getting all the nicknames even here on the Wisconsin
That's
Live
right.
Desk
Thank
with
you
you
for
guys.
that. That's so great.
Of course, yes. Susan was seeing Carrie's name on our Zoom link during the commercial break, so we had to get him in here to say hi. I love that you guys know each other. Now I'm going to try and get us a little bit back on track here with Skylight Music Theatre in this interview, Susan. But we talked about how, you pick some shows sometimes for the message and what you want to bring to life on stage. And I know you guys are getting ready, not quite yet, but pretty soon to announce your next lineup.
Yes. So we are thrilled that on Monday, March 16th, we are going to roll out next year's season, which the under 40 crowd at Skylight on my staff keeps telling me, stop doing it, but I have to do it. It's our 67th season.
Wow.
So 6-7, hate to do it, but it's our 67th season.
That's so
and
funny.
It's going to be amazing. It is going to be a live event on our Cabot Theater stage at Skylight's home there in the historic Third Ward. And we will have some live performances, some special guests. It's going to be a great night. So I'm excited to share that with Milwaukee as we roll out next season, and subscriptions will be available that evening. You can subscribe and be a part of all of the excitement for next season.
Yeah. Are there any hints you want to give us, Susan, about what we might see?
I wish I could give you a hint, Haley, but I am sworn to secrecy. But it's so soon. It's going to be here before we know it,
Yes.
and then we can celebrate these titles together. But I'm always, it's a little bit like, waiting to open your Christmas presents as a child. I love the shows that we're doing this season, and I'm thrilled, like I said, to be here at opening night of Amadeus. But now knowing what we have in store for next season, I can't even wait. I can hardly wait.
It's going to be so exciting to learn. And of course, for anybody who's watching who's maybe never made it out to Skylight Music Theatre before, tell us a little bit more about you guys.
So we are a music theater. Skylight Music Theatre has been around for 66 seasons. For the past 32, we have been in our home, which is the Cabot Theater, located in the Broadway Theater Center, which is on the corner of Broadway and Menominee, right there in the beautiful historic Third Ward. And we produce musical theater mostly. We do some operas and operettas, and as I said, this is our second play in our 66-year history. Amadeus will be, but it is just a gorgeous space. It is a beautiful, welcoming environment. I always feel like every show is elevated by being on our gorgeous stage in the Cabot Theater. It is a jewel box theater, 349-seat proscenium arch theater, and you can't even believe people who walk by from the outside and haven't had an opportunity to walk inside. It is very different from what you see on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it is modeled after an 18th century French opera house. And it's just stunning. So it has to be seen in person to be believed.
Yes, absolutely. I was blown away my first time that I got to see the theater. It is stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. And people don't have to wait to go and see it, because you can see Amadeus starting tonight, which we should point out. You guys have lots of coat racks as well, so we can come bundled up tonight. You'll have room for the gear.
We've got lots of hot coffee, hot chocolate going in the Skylight bar. So we're ready for you. And of course, we are keeping an eye on the weather. And we do feel that it is, the show must go on. And so we are moving forward. But we are ready to welcome people into our warm, cozy theater and have an amazing evening.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to get to see this show. Susan, thanks so much for taking a couple minutes here and joining us on the Live Desk.
Well, thanks so much. It's great to see you, Haley.
Great to see you. And of course, stay warm. That is the message really for everybody right now. As again,